Okay. Okay, class. So I want to ask one of the students if you can tell me what can you see in this picture, and you can also read the red words if you want to. And how do we hear sound? Is there someone that want to try? Okay, maybe I'll ask Nichipat, which would be Kao Feng. So Kao Feng, what is this? Is it my eye? The question is about hearing. How do we hear? So how do we hear? Do we use our eyes? Do we use our nose? Do we use our mouth? How do we hear? It's a very easy question, class. Don't be shy. Kunyapat, which is Kao Mai. How do you hear? That other student, cartoon 1, you want to try?
Yes. Yeah.
How do you hear?
Ear.
That's it, good. Okay, so that's it. So first, we make the sound. You can use the piano, you can use the drum, you can use the guitar, and in this case, we have pitchfork. And then the sound goes through the air. It's the vibration of the sound waves that go through the air. Here's number 16, and thank you for using the English name. Thank you very much. I can read it. Okay, so the sound goes through the air, then it goes to your outside ear. Then it goes inside the ear, and first it goes to the eardrum, then it goes to the 3 small little bones, which is malleus and incus and stapes. Then it goes to something that looks like a snail, and then goes to the brain. And that's it. Okay, so here's another one. Pum TS. Let's see. Who is this? Oh, there we go. 27. 27. Class, can you all read? Can you see it?
Yes.
Good. Okay, so I give you a bit of time now. You can write it now. So remember, start on this side and then go to that side. So first, do something that makes the sound, because we hit it. Then the sound goes through the air, because it's vibration. Then it goes to the outside ear. Then it goes to the eardrum. Then it goes to the 3 little bones. And the last thing, it goes to the cochlea, which looks like a snail. It's blue, looks like a snail inside your ear. And then it will go to your brain. You will understand the sound and you will hear the sound. Okay, class, I give you a minute. Please write. So that's page 137. 137 in your book. And for a question like this, if you just say, I use my ears for hearing, maybe you get 1 point out of 4. This question could be maybe 4 points. Okay, here's another student. So let's see. Where is 4? There we go, number 24. It's here. Gotta count slowly. Okay, let's go to the next question. Okay, and for the late students, I just want to show you again the three small bones inside the ear. They look like this. The malleus looks like an anvil, and the incus looks like a hammer, and the stapes actually looks like the part of a saddle of a horse, which is called a stirrup. So when you ride a horse, you will sit on the saddle. Okay, next question. And I've given you a little hint for each question to help you to answer the question. Okay, so the first question is, it says, does a medium of sound control the way we hear? Okay, so that means that when the sound, does the sound have to go through water or air or something? Is this important? And here I have the picture of space. So, okay, so class, do you think the sound has to go through something? Yes or no? What do you think? Is it okay if the sound just goes through nothing? And here's number 11. Thank you very much for using English names. Thank you. I can read it. Thank you very much. Really helps me. Okay, class, so the first question. So actually, yes, we need a medium. And normally it's air. Because, you know, when you talk to your friend, you use air. If you were a fish, you would use water. But you are not a fish. You are human. So you use air. So all around us, there's air. We have to have it. If there's no air, you can't hear. Because then it's space. Okay. The first question, does the medium control the way we hear? Yes, it's very important. And sound needs a medium like air. Air is a medium. Okay. Next question 2. It says here, how can we use the idea of high pitch or low pitch in real lives? Okay, and I have a little picture here of a violin. And so the high pitch would be like, and low pitch would be like, okay. So why is this important? So let's see if I can find a student who can answer this. Maybe I'll ask Nam Ping. Number 17, Nam Ping. Do you see the picture? And why is the pitch important? How do we use it in our lives? This is a violin. Okay, let's use another student. Let's ask number 27, Pum. Why is pitch important in your life? Like or why is it important? Teacher Siri, do you think you can translate a little? No, Teacher Siri does not listen. What about the student who's very friendly? Number 9, cartoon 1. Do you see the picture? Okay, this is a picture of a violin. Teacher Siri is back. Teacher Siri, can you maybe translate this question for the students? So the question is, why is pitch important in our life? And pitch, it means like or sounds. And there I also have the picture of the musical instrument. So the question is, why is pitch important, or how do we use it every day?
Yes.
Yes, so it is important, good. And then why do we use it? Because music. If we only had one sound, like every musical instrument, the flute and the piano and the guitar and the trumpet, they all just make it's not music, it's so boring. So the musical instrument can make the high sound and the low sound. That's called pitch. Okay, I see there are some more students. The student called FF. What is your number? Gun, number 4. Okay, got it. The FF, that is number 4. Thank you. Then we have a student who has a Thai name which I cannot read. It is green. So let me just take a picture. This one. Probably
Number 16.
Is that Chanel? No, I don't think so. This one. Number 4. FF gun is 4. Okay, because there's another student that's also 4. So now I have 2 4s. Okay. Because there's another student whose name is also 4, which is this one. I will show you. On my computer. So this one. What about this student then?
Four.
Also 4. Okay, so I have 2 4. Okay, good. Okay, let's see who else. Number 11, thank you for writing English name. You are okay. Is there someone else? Let's see. Number 16 is okay. Yeah, I think that's all of the students. Okay, good. Okay, we can continue. Okay, so next question is, does the distance from the sound source control the loudness? So as you can see, there's a boy, and he is very, very close, or he is very near the sound source, which is the megaphone. So what do you think, class? If you're very close, is it more loud or not more loud?
No. Yes.
Yes.
Good job. Yes. Okay, so if you're very close to the sound, it is more loud. And if there's a dog that's barking, woof, 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 woof. If you stand very close, it will be more loud. If you go away, it will be softer. Okay. So if you're close to the sound, it will be more loud. So class, please write. Okay, here's another student, and this one does not have an English name, but it's gray. So maybe this is, who could this be? I have no idea, because I cannot read Thai. So I will take the picture. The student, Matt.
คุณไม่มีเชิญนำเลขที่15นะคะ
Number 15.
15. Thank you very much. So that's great. Okay, idea 2. Thank you. Okay, let's go to the next question. Okay, so this one we have to read something, and then we can answer the question. So I will read slowly, and you can also read with me. And it's about a doctor who studies hearing loss. Okay, so let's read slowly. March 3 of every year is World Hearing Day. Jesada Tukdamrong Suk, PhD, that means doctor, former permanent secretary of the Ministry of Public Health, said in his interview, there are many hearing loss problems that are caused by bacterial or viral infections, head injuries, acute ear pain, working or going to places with loud noises, using earphones for a long time, talking loudly over the phone, or working in places with more than 85 decibels noises for more than 8 hours. Okay, so this is a doctor who knows about hearing. And the doctor says, here are some things that can be a problem for your hearing. The first one is if you get sick. So bacteria and viruses is something that can make you sick, and especially your ears. Okay. Head injuries. When you go into the car accident and you bump your head, you can have a hearing problem. Okay. Then ear pain. Then also, if you go to some place that are noisy, like the construction place, like the airport, like the road, noisy places, it's very bad for your hearing. And also, if you listen to the music for a long time and it's very loud, and you listen to the music, it's also bad for your hearing. And it says here, it's always like 85 decibels. So remember, when I'm talking, that's about 70 decibels. So this is like, maybe like the motorcycle, or even louder than the motorcycle. It's 85 decibels. Then that is bad for you, for your hearing. Okay, then this cat, I know this white and gray cat, that is T, number 3. Okay. Okay, class, so how can you prevent hearing loss? How can you stop the problems? Does somebody want to try?
ยังไม่ค่อยนิดนึงค่ะมาที่หลังค่ะ ครับ
Class, can you give me one thing you can do to stop the problem? Should you listen to loud music every day?
place
Yeah. Okay, so these things here, these are the problems. So it says here, like when you get sick. So what do you do if you're sick? Go to the doctor and tell him, doctor, my ear, it hurts. Ouch, it's a problem. I can't hear. He will give you medicine. Head injuries, it just means when you're on the road, just drive carefully. Don't drive too fast, because if you bump your head, it can be bad. Then if you're at a loud place, you should just put some earmuffs on, because it will help to protect your hearing. And then listen to loud music, no. Maybe if it's 1 hour, it's okay, but don't listen to a long time to the loud music, because it will be bad for your hearing. Okay, class, you can write something. Don't stay at the noisy place for a long time. Wear earmuffs. Don't listen to loud music for a long time. Here's another student. This might be number 10. Om.
teacher.
Are you number 10?
Yes, me number 10.
Good, I got you. Om. Okay, class, so this is what you can do to prevent hearing loss. Okay, then this one, I want to talk about musical instruments. For this little experiment, I think we can talk about musical instruments. So I will change slides, this one, and then change here. So, window, and music.
มาอันนั้นกับแม่ แม่อยู่ในนู้นเอาเรียนออนไลน์อยู่
Class, so I think when we talk about sound, it's always good to know. When you're making sound, you can use a musical instrument to make sound. And here are just some of the kinds I just want to show you some examples of musical instruments. Okay, so this is also the kind of music that you can play. So microphone is one that you use to sing. Guitar can be different types of music, but it can also be rock music. Banjo, I think they have this in America. And here are some more musical instruments. Saxophone or jazz, violin or classical music, drums or rock music. Okay. And here's just some pictures of people making music. Class, can you tell me one instrument that you can see? Which instrument can you see? I can see a what?
rock music
So what is that? Is that a violin? Is that a piano? What is that? Cartoon 1, can you tell me, can you see a musical instrument? Is that a piano? So let's go back. So I see a guitar and I see microphone. That's the two I see, guitar and microphone. Okay. And then there are more pictures. This one, they're using Chinese instruments. So actually they have difficult names. I think this one is called a guilin or something. And that's a drum. It's almost like a saxophone. Just like this one. Maybe it's a trombone actually. And then here's some more. And they're definitely, class, do you know what is this instrument? It's not a guitar.
Violin.
Violin. Very good, yes. That's it. Violin is this one. Okay. So I just wanted to show you some pictures of musical instruments because when we do sound, this is one way to make sound, is just use a musical instrument. And I think that's it. Here's another microphone. That's Justin Bieber. Okay, so I will go back to this slide. Presenting window. Okay, so I already talked about musical instruments. Okay, then class, you can just copy this. This is a little experiment, how we change the length of the rubber band, or how sometimes when you hit it, when you pull it hard, or just pull it softly, and how does the sound change? So this is just something you can copy. It's too bad we can't do it in the class. Maybe when you come back to the school, we can do it. But this one, I just want you to copy. I will tell you the page. Name of the page is page 140. Page 140. 140. So please write it down. And one more page. And this is important. This is the summary. When you pull it strongly, it will make a loud sound. If you pull it gently or carefully, it will make a soft sound, because the vibration energy is more if you pull it hard, and the energy is less if you pull it soft. Okay, now this question is about the same as the first question. So I want to go back to the first question picture, and then we can do this question. This is question 3. So let's go back to the first question again. This is the first question. So class, do you remember what happens when we produce the sound? So from this side to that side, do you remember what happens? Okay, maybe some students didn't see this question because you're a little bit late. Okay, it says that when you hit the tuning fork, it can be a musical instrument. Then the sound goes through the air, it goes to your ear, go inside the ear, go to the eardrum, and then there are 3 small bones. Malleus, incus, and stapes. There are 3 small bones, and it will transfer the sound to this blue thing, which looks like a snail, called cochlea, and then it goes to your brain, and then you can hear the sound. Okay, so let's go back to that question. This is it. In class, you can copy this question. This is question 3. I will give you some time. You can copy. Okay, and so the important thing is that the sound causes vibration, and the vibration goes through the air into the ear, and then when it's inside your ear, it will be changed from a vibration to a signal, which will go to your brain, and then you will understand the sound or hear the sound. Okay. So I hope you finished to copy this. Okay, now these are the things that we've done yesterday. Or was that before yesterday? I think it was yesterday. So every time there's something very loud, it's very bad for your ears. Then you have to protect yourself. You have to protect your ears. There are different ways you can do it. So if you remember yesterday, you had to write down the different ways that you can protect your hearing. Okay, so let's look at some. So the first one is the sound of the airplane taking off. It's very, very, very loud. Actually, it's the most loud sound that we have almost. So how can you protect your ears? Class, does someone have an idea? How can you protect your ears from the sound of the airplane? Okay, let's ask some students. Let's ask the white and gray cat. T, do you have an idea? How can you protect your ear? Okay, let's ask number 9, cartoon 1. Do you have an idea? No. Maybe let's ask number 27, Poom. Do you have an idea? Okay, maybe I will show you the picture of yesterday, and maybe you will remember how can you protect your hearing. Okay, this is the picture I want to show you. This one. No. Where is this picture? This is it. Okay, class, this is the things we did yesterday. Do you remember? This is the things you can do to protect your ears. You can walk away, you can put in earplugs, you can put on ear muffs. This is also ear muffs. Or you can just cover your ears. These are some of the things you can do to protect your hearing. Okay, let's go back to the same one. This one. Okay. Okay, so let's see. First answer, it says wear earmuffs. Because if you just do this, maybe it doesn't help. So wear earmuffs. Okay, you can write it down, please. Please write. The class, this is page number 141. Page 141 is this in your book. Okay, number 2. The sound is loud. The sound is thunder. So it can cause hearing loss. It can be bad for your ears. And what can you do? I would say just go in the house, is what I would do. But it says here, you can cover your ears. Yeah, so you can just do this. Okay, please write, class, please write. Okay, next one, we have firecrackers. They also make the loud sound. So it says here, it can also cause hearing loss. It can also be a problem for your ears or hearing. And what can you do? I would say maybe put on earmuffs or just walk away. Don't go to the loud place. Answer is cover your ears. Okay, then we have the dog barking. Now, actually, the dog barking is not so loud. So I don't think it can lead to ear damage or hearing loss. But it can be annoying because maybe you want to read, maybe you want to study. And now the dog is like, woof, 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 woof. So it can be annoying. And what do you do? I would say walk away. Yes, walk away. There. Okay, class, please write. Okay, and now we have the short questions. So this is just ABCD questions. It's quite easy. And maybe I'll ask some students. Okay, so first question is, in which medium can sound travel the fastest? Maybe I will show you that picture of yesterday. Where is that picture? Maybe it was the day before yesterday. Find it. Yeah, it was the 2nd of November. Here we go. This one. Wow. Okay, there it is, there it is, there it is. There's my picture. Okay, class, in which medium does sound travel the fastest? So air, 340. Water, 1,500. Concrete, 5,000. Sticks, steel, 6,000. Here's another student. Okay, so I would say that we have wood. So air is slow, vacuum doesn't. Water is a little faster, and then we have wood. Okay, next one. Which about the medium of sound is correct? Okay, sound traveled based in air, no. Sound traveled based in liquid, no. Sound traveled based in solid, I think yes. And sound traveled the same in air and liquid and solid, no. I think this one has to be C. Okay. Which place can we not hear sound? Class, I want to see if somebody can get this question. Where can we not hear sound? There's another student, Sirada, which is quite late. Let me see if I can find Sirada. That would be 22. I will just write late. Class, can sound travel in space?
No.
Yes or no?
No. No.
Good job. Good job. No. Good. So where can we not hear sound? Answer is space or outer space. Good job. Okay, then from question 3, why can't we hear in space? Because space is a vacuum, or it's a temple, or it's a library, or it's a place where people have to be quiet. I think it has to be A. Yeah, space is a vacuum. Okay. Which part of the ear gets the sound waves? This one is a little harder. Gets and sends sound waves. Oh, I think I know which one it is. I think it has to be the eardrum. No, actually it's a pinna. The pinna is the outside of the ear. This part is the pinna. So actually I think this question I would say C, but they say it's A. Okay, then If a source vibrates slowly, what kind of sound will it make? Class, do you want to try this one? So vibrate slowly. So if I have a drum and I do this, not this. Oops, I'm making a mess. So not like this, just like this. I think it's soft sound. No, low sound. Class, I think let's just quickly finish all the questions because we don't have a lot of time. So I think we can just quickly write ABC, 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 okay? So let's just quickly write the answers. Okay, question 7 is B. Question 8, how does the distance from the sound affect the hearing? Okay, I think if it's near, it's more loud. So I think that's A. Yes. Question 9, if the teacher is standing in front of the class, where do we have to sit to hear clearly? And I think the answer would be close to the teacher, not far away, but close to the teacher, the front row. Yes. And then which device do we use to measure the sound? This one measures temperature. This one measures temperature. And this one makes sound. And I think it's this one. So I think it's B. No, it's C. Okay, class, and I think I want to give you some homework. I want you to try to answer question 10 till 20 because you have to think and you have to read. If you just repeat an answer, maybe you don't learn a lot. So if you think, you can learn a lot more. So I do want to give you a bit of homework. So I want you to do question 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. The last 10 questions. Class, do you understand?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
so do question 10 till 20 is your homework. Teacher Siri, do you want to repeat for the class? Okay, I think she's not here. Okay, class, so please do question 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Next time we have class, that will be Tuesday. I will check your answers on Tuesday. So your homework is for Tuesday. Okay?
Yes.
Okay, class, I think that's it. So I will say goodbye. And I will see you next time. Bye-bye.
Thank
Thank
you,
you,
teacher.
Teacher, bye bye.